We're only 8 minutes behind the schedule. You know what time it is.
Car wash time?
No, it's ghosting season.
You look like you get ghosted a lot.
I have, but I like to take the opportunity to ghost in return. Other people, not the people responsible. So I get ghosted a lot. So Halloween is my favorite holiday because for me, it's Halloween year round. We are making women stop ghosting me.
Unlikely.
I need Merlin for that. I need a wizard, some sort of a genie.
Maybe like an etiquette class. Or
Robin Williams is dead, so he's not helping me.
Table manners would get you a long way there.
Today, we are making ghost tartlets. Infused, of course. And we're going to make them for Halloween, and we're going to go drop them off to all the women that have ghosted us. So we're making about 1,000 tartlets today.
Wow.
And I'm going to show you how. Can we start?
I wish we would.
Wow. He's wishing now. We got our ameliorated graham crackers. That was sugar. Give this a little whisk-a-doodle-doo. To be fair, most of the women that I talk to shouldn't be talking to me anyways. I think it takes like 3 or 4 days for them to come to their senses.
They get fooled by the food.
It's the food. It
tricks them.
It's a very, I'm like a pheasant in that way.
In what way are you like a pheasant?
I dance for my mates. All right, we want to make sure all this sugar is mixed. That's why we're taking a little time here. I know Evan's getting impatient. A fun fact about penguins and mating is that the male penguins will present a rock to female penguins. And if the female penguin doesn't like the rock, it'll turn its back on the male. And all the other female penguins see, and they're like, wow, this motherfucker can't give a rock to save his life, and none of them will mate with him, so he'll just go out to sea and die alone. And I think that's the problem with society today. It's like a lot of you women just date a bunch of shitty pebble givers because they're over 6 feet tall. But anyway, this is ready. We got cactus butter here. It's got like, I think, 600 Montana gizmos in here. And we are going to just whisk as we go. What are we looking for, Evan?
Wet sand?
Wet.
I guess.
Look how slowly I'm doing this. Such fervor. Gentle antipathy.
Okay. By a fucking thesaurus?
I am lachrymose. Ooh, I smell the herbs. This will calm me down.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think so?
No.
Wow, look at that wet sand it's resembling. Our graham cracker crust is done. This is where we got all of our cactus. Our oven is at 350 degrees. You can probably make about 10, 12 tartlets out of it. We're going to do 6. I'm going to save this graham cracker crust for my own bidding. But know that there's 600, what'd I say? Montana gizmos in here.
Montana gizmos.
Ooh, this is nice. We did a good job with this one. So what we do here is you want to take a nice pile, dump it in the middle, and you want to firmly press down as hard as you can with your fingers. Don't fear the pressure. It'll only be for a moment, then it's going to feel good. You want to kind of even this out and get it up the sides and kind of press them in. Remember, don't be afraid. If you do things with confidence, you will more often do them right than wrong. Unless you're trying to talk about science on the internet, then you're definitely going to be more wrong than right. So what you're going to do is you are going to get all your graham cracker crusts done. You're going to put the tartlets on a sheet pan, get it in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. We're going to make the ganache in the meantime. We're going to do heavy cream, and then we are going to put in our chocolate. But what we want to do is keep this on a low heat, and we want to let it simmer to like just when it starts to bubble. And then we want to take it off the heat. But you want to do this very, very slowly. You don't want to disturb the casein proteins. Now, the molecular compound, so we got this on low heat. We want to stop it right as it begins to simmer. So it's really just a waiting game, which gives us time to be together. You want to hear about the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain?
Tell me of the Celts.
The
you
Celts.
Son of a bitch.
Halloween is a pagan festival, as most holidays are. So it's the celebration of the last harvest of the year. And then they believe ghosts bring in all the cold weather. So to ward off all the ghosts and spirits, they light fires, they dress up in animal heads, they make sacrifices, and they dance about. And it wasn't until, let's give this a stir, Pope Gregory III came along, and in a way to make this pagan holiday a Christian one, they decided that they were going to honor all the saints. This is why I have All Saints Day on November 1st, so making Halloween the day before All Hallows Eve. Got some nice bubbling. We're going to take this off the heat, and we are going to mix in our finely chopped bittersweet chocolate. Added 4 ounces of chocolate. I'm going to give this a nice slow mix. and it should be a nice, thick ganache. Should be nice and thick, really slow. This is not one for a double boiling technique. We are going to double boil the meringue though, so you will get to see me boil the double, as they say in France.
Do they really say that?
No, I don't think so.
That's good then.
Trick-or-treating started as a way for poor people to get sweet, rich cakes from the wealthy people during their parties on Halloween. And in exchange for these cakes, they would pray for their souls so they weren't, visited by the demons in the night.
We need to send some demons to some fucking rich people around here.
I don't know if you were a Mischief Night kind of guy.
Big slut for Mischief Night.
I was not, because I just didn't have the friends. Not that I didn't want to participate.
You do look kind of delicate.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't have a body for mischief. I have a body by late night mischief, which is just me eating in bed. You can't take away trick-or-treating from the people or there's full-on revolt. So during the Great Depression, nobody had any candy or any treats to give out because we were all greatly depressed and poor. So the following year after that first Halloween in the Great Depression, the night before, a bunch of the town hooligans went out and fucking caused a bunch of mischief, basically as a way of saying, don't fucking forget our candy tomorrow. And thus, Mischief Night was born. Born out of the Great Depression.
It's a warning to you rich bastards. Give us our cakes.
Yes, and economically, we are living in a time worse than the Great Depression. So, I think it's time for another Mischief Night.
Let's not call for revolution.
Viva la revolution. Wow, look how thick this fucker is. So we want this off the heat now. We got our tartlets cooling down. We want to wait for them to be completely cool. And then we're just going to fill these in the middle and put them in the fridge for a little while we make our meringue. Oh, slut. Salt. Don't forget, because we're salty bitches. All right, you beautiful sons of witches. We are done with our ganache, done with our graham cracker crust. They look nice and golden. What we're gonna do is just, oh, look how thick she's getting. Just wanna fill this up. Couldn't be any easier. And these are gonna set in the fridge, get nice and solidified. And we're gonna make some delicious, delicious sweet magic to it. So our watch pot is finally boiling. We're gonna got a little double boil situation going on. You wanna just fill a saucepan or a pot or a small little pan with about 2 inches of water, let it boil, and then bring it down to a simmer. We're gonna make a nice meringue. So you wanna make sure this gets down. You don't want it to be boiling. It's too hot, it's gonna cook your egg whites. And a nice little simmer. We got 8 egg whites and we got some sugar. Now we wanna stir constantly until the sugar is melted. And you wanna make sure this is definitely on a simmer so you don't cook the egg whites. You're just gonna keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Literally never stop stirring. You gotta be like Ray Liotta's brother in Goodfellas. Just constantly stirring and waiting for all the sugar to dissolve. It should be warm to touch, shouldn't be too hot. When you think you're done, just stick your finger in and feel how gritty it is. If it feels gritty still, all the sugar isn't melted and you need to keep stirring. You want it to feel smooth and warm to touch. We have meringue, and look how stiff and shiny and beautiful these peaks are. We went away from the hand blender because why not use the big boy tools? And thank God, saved us some time, saved me some wrist strength for later. I'm gonna have an All Hallows Eve for myself. A little bit of a mischief night, if you know what I mean. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Look how beautiful these are. Our ganache is set. Our meringue is done. We're gonna pipe these fuckers, make our little ghosts. We want a nice thick cut, like 1.5 inches here, not into the food. We should be able to pipe our meringue ghosts quite effortlessly. I filled up this bag too much. We're gonna get sticky hands. Just gonna happen. Got our ghosts. Got our ghost meringues. This one is kind of losing its mind here, huh?
Little rough.
It's a little chubby ghost.
Chubby ghosts need love too.
That's right. I am but the chubbiest ghost. Now we're gonna make some eyes and a mouth. Got a little paintbrush. Do a little crafts time. We got a little cocoa. And we're just gonna make a little boom, boom, boom. Does that look like ghosts?
Yeah. They look great.
Come on, that looks cool.
Some of them are okay.
Well, we're very high. Some of them look like they're crying, which is apt.
All the ghosts are terrified.
We're gonna eat them now, right? We can enjoy. They're done. That's it. I could have probably maybe made this meringue a little stiffer, but I'm getting old now. Not as stiff as I used to be.
Ew.
But this is super easy, nice and simple. Probably could have not smoked that last joint before decorating them. Maybe would have put us in the right place. But I like it. I'm here for it. Well done, everyone. Well, just me, really, honestly. Did a great job.
Putting up with you is like 2 full-time jobs.
That's because I'm such a kingly man. Come eat my ghost tartlet.
What's going on here?
Who are these
you
little
tartlet.
haunted gentlemen?
You ever dress like a ghost for Halloween?
I can't say that I ever have, but I do know a certain someone who may have dressed as a ghost.
I did.
No.
Hilarious. What do we do here? What are
It was
these?
in bad taste.
Just how many milky gravestones is each one?
Each one is probably about 15 to 20 milky gravestones.
It's Halloween. It's topical. See what we did
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I
You
got it.
See what we did?
I didn't do it. He did it.
Just trying to give us both credit, you son of a bitch. Do we split one? Do we eat a whole one?
I'm gonna eat a whole one.
You're gonna take it down. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I don't know what to
Don't
expect.
forget the little graham crust on the
A
bottom
little
there.
stab here.
Yeah, do a little stab.
How do I get the graham? I don't think I got any graham. I think this is all meringue, honestly. Ooh, it's marshmallowy.
Meringue and ganache.
I feel like I just don't know what a flavor, huh? How do I get the graham out of there?
You just gotta,
Gotta dig it out. I feel like
Yeah.
a spoon would be better then.
well, we don't use the right utensils around here. Ooh, when you get the crunch,
Ooh, the flavor.
like a little burnt graham in there,
It's kind of like a s'mores thing going on.
it's exactly like a s'mores. All right. You don't gotta go that heavy into it.
Just want some graham cracker.
I got a lot of graham in here.
Ooh, you're right. The burn on the graham cracker. Wow, what
Yeah.
a flavor! What does it mean?
Like a little campfire s'mores to honor the pagan tradition of lighting a bonfire and dancing naked around it.
Samhain! Eat this with a fucking spoon, though. This is ridiculous what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, spoon would probably be better, actually.
Oh, we finally got some. Oh my god. That's a chunk. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh man.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god. Goo. I don't care. Molly, help me. Oh my god.
Eat this off my body. Not you, me.
I
I hate,
ready.
I hate how fast you turned around.
was ready, baby. I'm so ready. I'm here for it.
God never made you a woman. That's his punishment. My punishment for life.
I'm feeling the same pain.
Well, look at that. Look at that bite. Oh,
Well, the burnt graham is a surprise hero here. I gotta say. Not even burnt. Burnt's the wrong way to say it. It's got like a little, like toasted graham cracker.
it's a campfire.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Toasted, that's the right word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
burnt
you
is-
need it. You need it for the texture.
I'm fucking toasted.
Same. We're going to be quite toasted pretty soon. Thank you for spending your Samhain with us. We will look forward to seeing you on Saturnalia. Head on over to the Patreon. I'll be dressed in some sort of costume, doing a bunch of gardening. You should come and garden with me. We'll have a whole garden party, Halloween style.
Halloween gardening.
Maybe we'll do a mundane Halloween like they do in Japan, where people just dress up as like everyday people, like man who spills coffee on his shirt. And we appreciate you. We appreciate your fervor and enjoy ghosting season. Ghost someone for me. We've got to get even. This is for the boys.
Don't ghost anyone.
It's the
Jesus.
boys ghosting season.
Stop ghosting.
It's for the boys.
No.
Hit the bell for the boys.
No ghosting.
We will see you soon.